Hello, hello, hello. My name's Sam and you're watching my channel So Let's Sparkle with Sam. Now the lovely Mr. Sparkles has just bought me a lovely cuppa, so it must be time for a festive vlog. So this is my contribution to a gift to November this year. Now this is my third year of doing a gift to November vlog video, and I have to say it's one up there as one of my favourite ones to do. So I popped on my it's a little bit festive, but let's not go crazy because it's November jumper. And this was made from a remnant of fabric that I had left over from last year's dressmaker's ball dress, which is the lovely fabric godmother. I believe it to be some kind of crepe. It is lovely. I made the assembly line high cuff sweater. I think that's the one. If I've got that wrong, I'll put it below. But I do really love that sweater because you can make it with woven fabric and then just use the ribbing. So it's great for that kind of like leftover piece, particularly when you buy a special piece of fabric. You know, you're always going to buy, if it's for a special occasion, you're always going to buy that little bit extra and you kind of end up not needing it. Sometimes you might, but you don't. And then, you know, it's a good one for that extra kind of nice bit of fabric. So, and it's got stars and kind of, so I'm feeling very festive. So yeah, so as I said, this is my gift to November video. I have done through, this will be my third one. So the one that I did in my first year and the one that I did in my second year, I will link down below, unless I can do something clever about linking them on the screen, which I might be able to do, who knows. And yeah, I've nearly been vlogging for 3 years and I still haven't figured out all of them shenanigans, but you know. So yeah, now I really love doing the gift of November. It is hosted by the lovely Alison, who is so like Dottie, so don't forget to go and check her video out. Now I'm kind of up there at one of the last to kind of do my vlogs, so today should be, if everything has worked, the 22nd of November that you should be seeing me. So you'll probably have seen a lot of the terms and conditions. I will be popping them up on the screen so it will remind you. The hashtag for this year's is AGTN24. So hashtag capital A, capital G, capital T, capital N 24, a gift to November 24, because it is 2024. There you go. So, and you can, this year, you can enter any time in November. So you can do it now. In fact, watch this. And then if you've made something in November, go and pop it up now. Hashtag AGTN24. Don't forget to let Alison know where you are in the world. So if you're in the UK, say the UK. If you're in the United States, let them know where you are, because that's really handy. If you don't want to pop it on Instagram, I know that this year Alison has given you an email, so you can email her and keep the secret a secret. But it's as simple as that, really. All you have to do is sew something for a gift. It doesn't have to be sewn on a sewing machine. It can be any type of stitching at all. And yeah, and as I said, I have done quite a few now. So I thought this year I'd do a bit of cheating. I like a bit of cheating. So I have been very busy this year, and normally for my gift in November, I kind of go through everything that I am actually physically going to make. But I wanted to take a bit of pressure off myself this year, and I thought I would answer a question that gets asked of me a lot. Now, people are always asking me, Sam, you're always coming up with fantastic ideas. You're always making really interesting things. Where do you get your ideas from? So I thought, do you know what? I'm just going to tell you. I'm going to show you. I'm going to share. So I have an absolute love of subscription boxes. And where I first started doing my tutorials, when I started getting into YouTube and that kind of thing, I was doing tutorials for a lovely little fabric shop called Always Knitting and Sewing. And during my time with them, they started a subscription box. And it was really lovely, and I helped them out with their tutorials and bits and pieces. And yeah, absolutely fantastic. I don't do that much work for them anymore, but I still very much support them and I love everything they do. And when I have time to do things, I do help them out. However, I do continue to support them and I love getting their subscription boxes. So recently they have switched. So they now their subscription boxes are called Stitchi, which I think is a great name. So you can now get a Stitchi box, and it is basically a sewing project box. So when they knew that I was going to be doing Gift in November, they said, Sam, if we send you one of our kind of new look Stitchi boxes, do you think your subscribers would like a cheeky little discount code? And I was like, oh, maybe, to get one. So basically what they have done is this, I mean, obviously you are welcome to subscribe to the subscription boxes, and that is your choice and totally up to you. This one is one that they have made up. So this was actually the October one, but they've made it up with kind of Gift in November in mind. So if you want to order this box, and it is just this box that I'm showing you with everything that is in this box, you can order it and you can use the code SAM, SAM 10 for a 10% discount code on this October Stitchi box. So there's no surprise, you'll just get 10% off and you'll receive everything that is in this box, including the link to the project. So I hope this is all going to make sense. So and the reason that I really kind of thought this would be great for a Gift in November is that, you know, it is just, this is where I get my ideas from. And I thought that this particular kind of gift would be a great one for a Gift in November. So inside the boxes, you get a little leaflet and it gives you all of the information that you need. What's in your box, gives you QR codes that takes you straight to the tutorials. They have a live unboxing, so they'll talk through any of the bits and pieces that are in the box. And then obviously your actual project. It all comes beautifully gift wrapped. It's like Christmas every time. The little sticker on it this month says thank you, and it comes in this beautiful blue tissue paper. And then you get a little chocolatey sweet treat. You get some coordinating thread. And then you get everything that you need for the project. So in this project box, you've got this gorgeous quality batting. You've got this absolutely gorgeous quality interfacing. And you always get plenty for your project, and sometimes enough to make more than one of the projects. You get this lovely webbing, and you get these 3 gorgeous fabrics. So this one, you've got peacocks on. So not necessarily Christmassy fabrics, because let's face it, if you're making someone a gift, as I said, the project for this month is a wine bag, a bottle bag that you can fit 2 bottles in. So I don't know whether you can see it there. I will put a picture of it, a better picture of it up here so you can see. But the thing is, you don't have to make it to gift wine. You can pop in it anything you like, really. You can put a bottle of pop and some chocolates in it. You could put 2 bottles of wine in. You could put 2 bottles of gin in it. You could use it for anything, but it's then something that can be used throughout the year for that person to gift on. And that's really why I wanted to kind of showcase the Stitchi boxes, because it's been receiving these that have been really helping me with my coming up for ideas for gifts. So here is a lovely blue one, and as you can see, the girls are always interested in sewing. When they put together these boxes, they really think about the fabrics and how well they go together. And then you've got this one as well, which I just think is absolutely beautiful. So for this project, you actually only need 2 of these fabrics, so you would have another one, so you would probably have enough to make 2 projects if you wanted to add a little bit of extra webbing. So yeah, so that's basically what you get in a Stitchi box. So if you did want to sign up for your Stitchi box, you can. And I will leave you a few details just here. And I'll leave you the link below. So yeah, so if you fancy signing up for a Stitchi box, please do. I do know that they've changed the way that they do it recently, and basically the longer you sign up for, the cheaper your box is, but you can just have a one-off box and cancel anytime. So yeah, so that is the Stitchi boxes. And that is basically where I've got a lot of my ideas from, but not just that. So also the lovely Always Listening and Sewing, they do something called the Knit and Stitch Club. Now, I have talked about this before, and it's a great club. You should definitely join. And it's £9.99 a month. But for that, again, you can cancel anytime. But for that, they have got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of brilliant tutorials. So I'm going to pop on the screen here just some of the tutorials that they have and how easy it is to navigate the kind of club. So basically you sign in. I've got it on my favourite so that when I go in, I can always just pop on there, because I like you can find gift giving really quite frustrating sometimes, because it's just coming up with different ideas. Yes, sometimes it's great just to sew the same thing over and over again. If it's a good gift, it's a good gift any time of year. But actually, sometimes it's the coming up with different ideas. So I find that the Knit It Stitch It Hub is great because I can choose something different anytime. It's so easy to use. There's sewing ideas for beginners, intermediate and more advanced. There's a lot more in the beginners section. So, if you are a beginner sewer, it's a great place to start, and they're all there ready for you. So I thought I would just showcase a few of my absolute favourite ones. So obviously, I love a gift bag. So the bottle gift bag, I think, is a fantastic idea for anyone, because you can basically give that to anyone. It can be a teacher present, it can be a neighbour gift, it can be for your dad, it can be for your nan and granddad, it can be for anyone. It's a great gift, and it's a great gift that can be re-gifted as well. It can be used again and again and again. And I think, in this age where we've all got a lot of stuff, it is nice to have something that someone can then pass on to someone else. So, I think that's a great gift. Another one that I really, really love, and the reason I love this is because it's about learning new skills over Christmas time. And this is how to make an EPP, so English paper piecing flower. Now, I don't really know much about English paper piecing, and that's the other thing that I love about Always Knitting and Sewing, is that you can guarantee that you're going to learn new skills, and then it shows you how to make the little flower and then how to make the little flower into a cushion, which I think would make an absolutely darling gift for anybody. The other one that I really love, and I have made quite a few times before, is the double pocket storage pouch. Now, it is basically a storage pouch. I think it would be great for sewing. It kind of comes in like a clutch bag, so it would be great for taking to your sewing classes or your sewing socials or those kinds of things. It's got lots of nice pockets in it. Yeah, it's a great one for sewers, but not necessarily for sewers, but a great one for teenagers that are getting into makeup and that kind of thing. So yeah, great one. My next favourite is because I think that this project belongs in some kind of real luxury store of some kind, because I just think they look absolutely beautiful. And these are foam fabric baskets, and this is a beautiful tutorial by Donna, which is absolutely gorgeous, and she takes you through how to make the foam baskets in 3 different sizes. So you could make 3 different sizes, stack them in. I think that would be a beautiful, beautiful present for anyone. The next one is how to make a jewellery roll. Now, I've seen these kind of rolls wraps for things like pens, felt tip pens, and for makeup brushes and those kinds of things. But this one is a bespoke for jewellery, and it's got places where you can put your rings and your earrings and your bangles and kind of all of that kind of thing. And I just think it's genius. It's a really, really nice and again, a fantastic gift. So the next one is a little travel mug bag. So I don't know about you, but I take a travel mug to work, and it's what you do with it, isn't it? It's what you do with it on the way in and, you know, while you're at work. So it's the handy little bag. You can keep a snack and your bag in it. And your snack in a bag? A snack and your mug in, sorry. I've been talking too fast. So you can keep a snack and your mug in the bag, take it to work with you, and then you remember to bring your bag, and then you've got your mug to bring home, to wash, to take back the next day. I've made a few of these, and I think these would make a fantastic teacher gift, because, you know, it's a tricky one, that one, isn't it? And I know a lot of teachers, and I think they would really enjoy something like that. Now, those men in your life, a little bit tricky to make for. Now, this is an e-reader or a Kindle kind of case holder. Now, I don't know about you, but most of the men in my life do love to read, and they like their gadgets. I like a book. I like a proper paper book, you know. But Simon, Mr. Sparkles, he likes a gadget. So yeah, this is a lovely tutorial by the gorgeous Heather, and her tutorials are second to none, and I really, really love this tutorial. Very, very simple, but very effective, and choice of fabric, obviously, for different people just really makes the gift. And then we'll go on to something that I just don't know how I lived without it. And it's a really simple zipped pouch. So I'm going to show you how much I use it, because mine is just there, and it's got all of my, oh, this way, that way. It's got all of my lovely labels in. And this one is a zipped window pouch. So it's a really, really simple, if you like making, you know, simple zip pouches, it's great, but it's just been elevated a bit by having a vinyl window in it. And it means that you can see what's in. So if you're like me and you shove things in pouches to tidy up, then that way you can see what's in it. And also that's what makes it a really good for a gift, because you can imagine making that pouch and then putting in it a really, I don't know, like a pretty soap or some shower, something showery, smelly stuff, you know, something like that, or even a nice elegant bottle of perfume. And then people can see that you've made the effort to make the pouch, but see the gift inside, and, you know, it's nice. So yeah, that's a lovely one. And then the next one is actually a tutorial by moi, and this is a little clip clasp purse. So this is a great one if you've got lots of Christmassy kind of scraps hanging around. You can use your scraps, because you need a tiny amount of fabric to make the little, and actually you can buy the clip clasps from Always Knitting and Sewing, and then you can kind of make the little purses, pop a little bit of Christmas cash in, Bob's your uncle, easy gift. And then another quick and easy one is a face cloth. So another brilliant tutorial by Heather, where she shows you how to do brilliant binding. If, like me, you know, your mitered corners need a little bit of work, she shows you how to bind the face cloths. Absolutely beautiful. So tiny bit of terry toweling, little nice fat quarter, and you've got yourself a nice face cloth. And I think that face cloths, you could perhaps applique someone's initial on it, bar of soap, wrap it up, nice stocking stuffer. So yeah. And then another one, which is by the lovely moi again, and this is a Christmas gonk doorstop. Now, whenever I see this tutorial pop up on my phone, it makes me think of the lovely Roanne, the Yorkshire Sew girl, because of her love of gonks. And it makes me think of her for another, because it is a doorstop as well. So if you have got cats like Roanne has, a doorstop is really great, because if you've got pesky cats that get upset that you've either closed the door or opened the door or whatever, you can kind of use your little gonk doorstop to keep the pets happy. You can either shut them out or let them in. So yeah, and that's a nice simple one. And I think, you know, a nice doorstop makes a nice present for someone that might be a bit difficult to buy for, you know, or just a crazy cat lady. Who knows? So on to the teenagers. Another tutorial. I'm so sorry. I haven't picked all of the tutorials that I've done. These just happen to be. I think the tutorials that I do tend to be ones because I've thought about gifts. And it is an iPhone and an iPod's handbag set. Now, it doesn't need to be a handbag set. You could make this for definitely for anyone, boy, girl, teenage, anyone. It would just be obviously in the fabrics that you use. But the reason I thought of it as a handbag set is that I am always losing my phone and my AirPods in my bag. So the fact that I can clasp them together, I know where they are. And again, take scraps of fabric. So if you've got those leftover fabrics from making other gifts that you want to use up, fabulous. Now, I haven't forgotten about your furry folk either. So this is a lovely tutorial by the lovely Heather, and she shows you how to make a woven fabric dog lead. So you need the hardware, but it's a very, very simple make. And, you know, can you imagine your stylish walks? So yeah, absolutely fantastic. And then we've got these lovely little mini iron cases. So if you've got a sewer kind of friend that you're thinking of and want to make them something really special that you think might be really useful, then this lovely mini iron case would be great for when they're going away on their sewing socials, or if they're lucky enough to be going on a sewing retreat, which I am very, very soon. In fact, when this comes out, I'll be there. The lovely laptop or tablet case, again, fantastic tutorial. It shows you how to make a laptop case, and also shows you how to measure it for different laptop dimensions. So you could make it for an iPad, or you could make it for an iMac. You know, you can go to town. And I think these are great for anyone that uses a electronic device, which is basically everyone, isn't it? So that's I think a fantastic all-rounder gift idea. And then it wouldn't even be me if I didn't mention these. So I think I may have made, I don't think I'm exaggerating, I think I may have made over 50 of these in my time. And this is a drawstring bag. Now you might go, drawstring bag? That's a bit boring, Sam. But this is a drawstring bag like no other drawstring bag. It is a beautiful bag with a drawstring. It's just, the way it is constructed is beautiful. The way it comes together, it's beautiful. And the way it looks when it's finished is beautiful. It stands up nicely. It's a nice gift to put people, because it stands up when you open it so you can see what's inside. Beautiful, beautiful gift. Absolutely fabulous. So yeah, and obviously I have just concentrated on gifts. But there are, if you are a beginner sewer and you want to get into beginner dressmakers, there's some lovely, nice garment sewing tutorials to follow on there as well. So you do get a lot of bang for your buck. Obviously, you do have to subscribe, but you know, you get a lot for your cash. So yeah, so I hope that you have enjoyed some of the ideas. I very much feel like I need to thank the lovely Lucy and Andrea and Chloe and everyone at Always Knitting and Sewing for allowing me to use their kind of ideas for my gift November, because it made it for me really a really quick and easy one to do. And I hope you really enjoyed it. Now, obviously, you can find, now you've got these ideas, you probably be able to find tutorials for them in other places. But for me, such a time saver to have everything in one place. And yeah, and they're really good. They're fabulous tutorials and I love them. So I hope you've enjoyed my little A Gift to November video, and I hope you have lots and lots of time to sew. Don't forget to go and check everybody else out today. I know that there's lots of lovely, lovely vloggers that have been making videos. I will try and pop some down below. If I can find some kind of playlist, I will pop that down below. Don't forget to sparkle. Oh, if you wouldn't mind, give me a like and a subscribe. Take care. See you soon. Bye for now.